A prophetess. I don't know whether she was a prophetess. I can't really remember. I don't know whether her name was Choma or Bichini or something. I can't really remember. So she was talking about praying with salt and sand. You understand how you wake up by 3 a.m. and use salt and sand and pray. Wagwan Paragons, it's your girl Karen again on another lit video. Remember to like this video, subscribe, turn on the bell. Tell me what you think in the comment section below before you leave. So now let's get right into today's story. Okay, so I can laugh about this now, but it wasn't funny at the time. So please, you guys need to be very careful out there. I'm sharing this story so that people can be very careful out there. So about 3 months, I think that should be 3 months ago, I had some issues, very serious issues. You know, my business just suddenly stopped bringing money. Normally I used to write stories for people. I'm a storyteller, so people pay me to go write for them stories, short stories, you know, like all those kind of stuff like that. I also do digital marketing, all of those stuff. I do different things that bring in money, but all of a sudden money stopped coming in. People stopped paying for my services. They'll be like, okay, I have no money now, maybe later. Like everybody was just posting me. 3 good months I had not made 5 kobo. I was feeling like my life was, I was feeling like something was wrong with my life at that point. I felt like I needed, you know, in fact, my head was going, I was going crazy. It was just my savings that I was going to sustain myself for that 3 months. Okay, so as I was scrolling through TikTok one day, I saw a particular video, and the video they were like, the person, it was a prophetess. I don't know whether she was a prophetess. I can't really remember. I don't know whether her name was Choma or Bichini or something. I can't really remember. So she was talking about praying with salt and sand. You understand how you wake up by 3 a.m. and use salt and sand and pray, you know, that kind of thing. I scrolled past that video. At that point, my head, and it was on my friend's phone self, so I was not even really in the mood to really watch that. But later, after like 2 days, I thought back about it, like, wait, what if that thing actually used to work? That kind of thing, praying with salt and sand, all those kind of stuff. So I now decided to go back and look for it. I could not remember her name, sadly, so I couldn't find her on TikTok again. But I just typed in praying with salt and sand, that kind of thing, and I found 2 main videos where they explained in details how to do the whole salt and sand thing, you know. So after watching the videos, the 2 of them, I decided I was going to do one of them. I was going to start by 2 a.m. the next night. I already set alarm and everything. Now I don't know if I should attach the video for you guys. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Maybe should I? No, there is no need to attach the video. It's not necessary. Okay, so the guy was talking about putting salt at the center of your palm. Then you put sand also, and then you now close your hand like this and say, Father. It seemed like a harmless procedure, really. In fact, it seemed very high. I felt like it was harmless because, I mean, he said you will close your hand and then you say, it seemed like a prayer that you are saying, Father, I want this because it is, I say this is done. No, that kind of thing. It seemed like a prayer, you know. Though there was no Jesus in the prayer, though, but then just Father, that kind of thing. I mean, Father is, you know, God the Father, right? I mean, that's what anybody would think. So I decided I was going to do it. I didn't have any doubt in my mind because at that point I was desperate. I needed anything that was going to work for me, anything that was going to get me out of the situation that I was, because I was struggling to even feed. I couldn't even feed, you understand. So the night, that was a day, let me say I decided to do this next tomorrow, right? Today, let's say, yes, next tomorrow I said today I had a very strange dream. I said, let me know. I mean, I'm not really all these prayer people. I'm not really all this but I don't know, I just have this strong spiritual this thing with God. I don't know what it is, but if something bad wants to happen, I always have dreams. I don't really understand why, because I'm not really a church person. I'm not really, you know, but still, I guess it's because my mom is a praying mom, but still though, I mean, anyway, I had a very strange dream. Then I ignored it because it wasn't really that, you know, serious. It wasn't really that, I don't know how to explain it though. The meaning wasn't that explicit, so I ignored it. It was around 12. I've already set alarm for 2 a.m. I was supposed to wake up by 2 a.m. right? Around 12:30 a.m. or 1, I think 12, yes, around 12:30, that's midnight, 12 midnight, around 12:40. I woke up. I had the dream was, in fact, let me just give you a brief recount of the dream, right? So I was going about doing my stuff. I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but then I heard this voice. It started as a voice, the voice of a man, explicitly telling me that I was about to make a very big mistake. What I was about to do, like I can't come back. Like it was just saying a lot. I was ignoring it, saying that my condition is not as bad as I think it is. Like it was just saying a lot though. I was just ignoring it. I wanted to argue with the person, the voice, but the voice was still like overbearing, like it was like pushing itself down. I don't know how to explain it, but then so I was quiet. The person was talking, but my mind was not. I was not even intending to even listen to anything or take any advice or whatever the voice was saying. Then I now saw this man. I didn't see his face, but I saw this man. He was telling me in Igbo that what I want to do is, like, he said something like, what's that thing that he said? Ihabihana Joaju. He was just saying Ihabihana Joaju, Ihabihana so like he was just saying it as he was bending. I was lying down on my bed, like it was so scary. I was convinced already that that particular dream was about the stuff I was supposed to do by 2 a.m. that night. You know, and I live alone. I was so scared. I was like, what is going on? I was upset. I was like, I'm looking for the solution to my problem. I'm just looking for how I'll be able to help myself and my family and make money and this. What's all of this? It's not as if I'm killing anybody. Yeah, I was just upset. Anyway, I cancelled the prayer. Then I now called my mom, because I called my mom. I spoke to my mom about it. So then we decided to pray about it. Then a revelation came. It happened that particular thing I wanted to do was initiation in guys. It was actually initiation in guys. Now the secret was how it was supposed to be was, I'll do it, right? Once I do it, that thing I'm looking for, I'll get it. First 3 days. After 3 days, that's it. I will lose control of my life. You see yourself you just sleep. You see yourself doing things in realms that you don't even understand. Like live, like you. In fact, if you know what possession and initiation is, I don't need to begin to re-explain. It was crazy. This is the things that I revealed. I was scared. I was like, what? I was this close to handing myself over for initiation, and I didn't think about it. It's like they picked the whole procedure. The whole procedure seemed very, very innocent, right? And there were lots of people underneath in the comment section saying it worked for them. They did this one, it worked for them. This one, they did this for 5 days. I was trying to do this thing for 5 days. Hey God, thank you. I was trying to do this thing for 5 good days. Okay, now let me break down the procedure. Now you're supposed to put salt and sand in the center of your palm. You make sure the salt and sand is touching all the lines of your palm. Then you now use your other hand and cover it. Then you now give thanks to the Father. The Father. There was no specific Father being mentioned. Whether it's God the Father or whoever the Father is. You know there are so many fathers, we don't know. The Father. Then you will now there's something they said we should say, but it seemed harmless. More like, because I've said this is going to be so, all those kind of things like that, right? After that, you close your hand and put it and do like this round your head like 3 times. 1, 2, 3, right? Then after you now do that, you will now go outside and go and pour the salt and the salt and what's it called, the salt and the sand on the floor. You understand? And allow and watch what will happen. This they have the one that you're supposed to bath with it. That one you go naked. You go naked and you bath it 12 midnight or 1 a.m. thereabout, and then please, I'm begging you. I'm telling this story now. If you know that, I know that life is hard for us Nigerians, right? Now, if you're Nigerian watching, you know what I'm saying. No matter who you are, where you're from, I'm sure that your life has most likely reduced. At least it has dropped from how it was before, even if you have money. Like, do you understand? Life is hard for most of us right now. That's the truth. But please, do not. This is end time. Crazy things are happening. Please do not expose yourself to be possessed or to be taken over. Some of you might not believe in this, but at the end of the day, we cannot deny what is. Crazy things are happening. This is end time. be very careful. It's not just anything you see online you will do. Some of them are very demonic. You will not know. Demonic things are being disguised these days in different forms. You understand? They look so harm. Look at me now. As enlightened as I exposed, as I believed I was not aware of this. I didn't know, because it didn't seem like anything. It seemed very harmless. It seemed very harmless. It seemed very harmless. I'm harming this. Please, I beg you. All those things that you will see, burning of sugar. When I even saw burning of sugar, please be careful. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like this video, subscribe, turn on the bell. Tell me what you think in the comment section below before you leave. I share more interesting, intriguing stories like this, and my personal experiences. I share them here so you can learn from them and give me your own advice, share your opinion in the comment section, all of that. Please tell me where you're watching from. I want to know where you're watching from so I can give you a hug and kisses in my next video. Give you a shout out, acknowledge you, that kind of stuff. So please tell me where you're watching from in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.